What's going on, guys? My name's Isaac, and today we're talking about standard tuning on the electric guitar. So I just wanted to turn on the camera real quick today, guys, because I've been playing a lot more in standard tuning. A lot of electric guitar players these days play in drop tuning, so anywhere from drop D all the way to drop end of the universe, right? That's what a lot of guitar players are doing, right? A lot of players now aren't so much doing like the 8 and 9 string thing, but yeah, the 7 string kind of game has really, I think it's here to stay, right? That's what I'm trying to say. But I'm back to standard tuning, and right now I do have my Gibson Les Paul Classic with me. I play standard tuning a lot in my Ibanez Geo, because I've been learning like a lot of Iron Maiden riffs lately, and that's in standard tuning. And I decided, you know what, I'm gonna put some lighter gauge strings on my Gibson Les Paul Classic. Right now this has Ernie balls, I believe it's the regular Slinky, 9-42. And yeah, I'm gonna be just kind of, I'm just gonna be here to hang out, guys. You're gonna hear some little playthroughs of the Gibson here. It's not this, even though this is like my high-end electric guitar, I have not done a dedicated video on this guitar. This is just really talking about standard tuning, guys, this video, because like I mentioned, a lot of guitar guys are using drop tunings. Me as well. I was in drop C for the longest time, and I just really wanted to spend some more time in standard tuning. Now, I wanted to do this because of what I just said, right? Because all these other guys are using other tunings, and I wanted to go ahead and experiment again in standard like I did when I was first learning guitar. And man, it's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun using these lighter gauge strings, that's for sure. Like, for sure, it's nice to play on these thinner strings, like these thinner bass strings. And of course here on the treble strings as well, the 9s feel great. The 9-42s feel really great on the Les Paul. I'm so happy with it. So I don't know where I'm gonna insert all these like playthrough clips yet here throughout the video, so it might be kind of random where I put them. But it's been a lot of fun. Maybe I'm here in the video playing some Maiden riffs, I don't know. But yeah, it's been cool. It's been kind of a different experience. So a lot of the drop tunings, guys, obviously they're for like heavy music, right? Heavy metal music and hard rock. But from what I was doing right now, I was like, hey, standard tuning still sounds great. And I was using for the playthroughs throughout this video, I am using the Euro DSP John Petrucci. Okay, and I'm using the lead amp. So that's what I was using. I was using it even just for the rhythm stuff. So I'm using it throughout the entire playthrough, for all the playthroughs for this video. And yeah, I just had a lot of fun in standard tuning lately. I think I'm gonna stay in it for a while. I don't know. I don't know what guitar necessarily I want to have in the drop tunings. So I decided to bring this guitar up to standard because I could still drop it, right? Technically, if I wanted to. But I didn't want to be in standard tuning with like super thick strings either. I didn't want my 10-52s in standard tuning. So that's why I did change the strings on here. Now I still have my Epiphone Les Paul Access, the Alex Lifeson model, in drop C. That one's in drop C because that one has the Floyd, and I didn't want to like really mess with it, so I left that one there. I have my Mockingbird in standard too, and I have the Donner, my Donner electric guitar, the DMT 100. That's also, no, actually, is that in standard? Yeah, it's in standard, but I should actually just put it in D standard because I think that guitar has 10 to 52s on it. So that guitar, and I believe the scale length's a little longer. It might be like 25.5 inches, like a Fender scale length. It might be that. I'm not too sure. I don't remember. So I might put that one in D standard, unless it's all already there. I honestly don't remember. I've been using this guitar lately, and I've been using the Ibanez lately because, like I said, I've been doing a lot of Iron Maiden riffs lately. I'm trying to learn as many of their songs as possible on the Peace of Mind album. And yeah, for the past couple days, this has been my axe of choice right here. And like I said, I mean, I'm going to keep experimenting more with standard tuning. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you all still use standard tuning, because so many guys these days are just in drop tuning and all you hear is jong, 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 right? All you hear is that, right? And it just all kind of sounds the same. So I'm hoping to sound a little bit different, hoping to stand out a little bit in my own music and riffs, stuff like that, by using standard tuning. So I'll keep experimenting with it. I just, like I said, guys, over and over, I just want to kind of keep an update on what's the deal with standard tuning. In my opinion, I do think that standard tuning still sounds super heavy. I think a lot of people shy away from standard tuning. I don't know, maybe because they think, oh, it's not heavy enough anymore, or I don't know what, but I'm gonna keep using it. I think it sounds heavy right now throughout the playthroughs. Hopefully it sounds heavy. In your opinion, it sounds pretty good to me. If you've been following the channel, I don't mix very well and stuff like that. I just kind of boom, I plug and go, and that's just kind of how I do things on the channel. I don't try to do a lot of that post-processing stuff. I just try to find a sound I like and just right there. So if that's how it works, cool. If that's not how it works, sorry, not sorry. I do also feel like going back to standard tuning will, give me a chance to keep experimenting with, sounding different than other people who use standard tuning. Obviously, a bunch of people still use standard tuning anyways these days, right? But yeah, I feel like I know the fretboard so well though in standard tuning, right? Like I know where all the notes are and everything. I know the scales here in standard tuning. Obviously they translate the same way if you know the patterns and they're in drop tunings, but it's always with that top string, right? Your low string where if it's dropped, like ooh, like okay, now you gotta kind of change where the notes are there, but then that's it, or where you're gonna put your fingers on the fret. I feel like this guitar really stands out in standard tuning, and maybe because it's the scale length, right? The 24 3/4, right? That's the Gibson scale length, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 24 3/4. But yeah, I might insert some soloing playthroughs here in this video. If they've already happened or not, I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna place them all. but I'm gonna try to do a little bit of shredding here. I'm trying to really work on my shredding skills. That's why I'm doing a lot of those Iron Maiden solos. So we'll kind of see how they go through. If I embarrass myself, I'm sorry to you and myself. But yeah, kind of just, like I said, wanted to talk a little bit about standard tuning. Let me know, guys, if you all use standard tuning. And you know what? I think I'll go ahead and stop the video there so I can stop talking. And so that way I can keep playing and you can keep playing. And I hope to see you all later.